here with Elf herself.
Greetings and salutations to all you dear, beautiful souls. So much love, light, gratitude, appreciation, explanation point of joy.
For sure.
Mm-hmm. Joy.
It looks beautiful where you are. Where do you sit?
It is.
Where do you sit?
I'm sitting on a picnic table bench. It can be converted. Talk about using things wisely. And I have a fire pit. I'm in the backyard in Vermont.
Very nice.
In a beautiful house that has a lot of history, actually. So, would you like to speak about some dreams that Mia's had?
Yeah, let's do. Today we'll talk about some dreams.
Elf. Yes. So, disclosure, Elf herself is a lucid dreamer. Elf herself dreams in color. Elf herself is, majority of the time, conscious during her dreams. That's the lucid dreaming. Me does not try to control me dreams, but there was, way back when, me used to try to do that. Me is able to recall my dreams really, really well. But there are moments where Elf does not remember dreams, which is kind of cool too. It's like gives me a break. Allows me that actual REM.
Yeah.
One of me dreams that I can recall that just pops into me brain here. Me was in a environment in a house that I have not been before. Many a times this happens. And me was helping out. They had a flood. And there was a mother, 2 children, and a husband. The husband was not much around in the existence of the dream. So help them to clean up and take stuff out of house and put it in the driveway kind of deal. And then it shifted to where there was a confrontation between wife and husband, and Elf stepped in. It was mediator, so on and so forth. Brought into their awareness of how the children are being affected by their behaviors. And then it shifted to where me was working on a bridge, like a suspension bridge. And me was like being a monkey and climbing on the I don't know what you call it.
They're wires.
Yes, yeah. So me was actually holding down a suspension. So 2 feet, no, 1 foot was on the actual platform of the bridge, I guess, the curve for the top part. And one was hanging onto the wire and trying to connect it. The other leg and other hand was out, which is kind of interesting, right? So like a balancing act, trying to like connect it in. And then me was at the other side of the bridge after it was already built. So it was interesting on how it flips. Then we was back at the house, and things were a lot more settled in that household. And then me woke up.
What was different in the house?
More peace. The energies were more settled. Furniture were back in. It's like they,
like resettled?
Resettled, yeah. After the flood, which is kind of funny, like, if you think about it, now that I'm thinking about it.
So, but it kind of seems like the flood brought the emotions to the surface.
Correct. Their actions, their behaviors, their situations, yes. So maybe there was a flood, and then, that as in a soul level, the connection with me being there.
Were you yourself?
Yes. And another thing that Elf loves to do in her dreams is to look at her hands and feet to make that connection of being in that awareness.
That's smart. Mm-hmm. That's a good call.
If me is able to, if there's a mirror or anything, me will look in the mirror. when me is in dreams, and sometimes that freaks me out because me is not me. Me is in a different avatar. That multi-dimensional being that me is. That's what dreams are like. We're traveling, we're doing things. So me was talking to their souls, whoever these beautiful beings were, was talking to their souls while they were sleeping in their human form, I guess, in a way.
What do you recommend for people who have difficulties quieting their mind before bed?
Monkey mind, yes.
Like, because if you're talking about lucid dreaming, you kind of want to have a quiet mind before you enter into that, right?
You would think. Elf has a monkey mind.
Okay, so what do you... Well, that helps.
Monkey. Yes, but no, really, yes. Elf
it helps because a lot of people do.
Yes, we do. But there's also people out there that don't have any, which is interesting too. They have no inner dialogue.
Right.
I've met people.
Right.
And it's like, how do you not talk to yourself?
Well, I mean, I guess it could be peaceful.
It could be, but then they're not connecting. Their soul's not connecting.
Something needs to be fixed.
Personally.
Energetic.
There's no vibe. It's like the radio is there, but they don't have it turned on.
Something's blocking it.
Yes.
But when it comes to dreams...
How do you quiet the monkey mind? This is what me does. Me has affirmations. Me usually does like allowing everything to flow. Hold on. I'm trying to find a short one that I can share. Because me will do long ones because my mind is so monkeyish that it works for me to do longer affirmations of like gratitude to the earth, to the water, to everything, literally, and then repeat. And within that repetitive inner talk, you quiet everything else out. And if you get interrupted, pay attention slightly to what you get interrupted to, but then go back. Then
don't resist it.
Don't resist it, correct? Because that's where sometimes a lot of the messages come through, but it's until you learn to dial, to tune in to what stations are you listening to. Is it the outside collective chatter? Or is it the ego chatter? Or is it the higher self chatter? Or is it the inner child chatter?
Right, and sometimes you just don't need to be hearing any of it.
Or is it all of it? Exactly.
Yeah.
That's where meditation does come in handy, but meditation is not always a thing. We doesn't practice the normal form of meditation on a daily basis. There's moments that, yes, me will sit quietly in a quiet space and we'll apply the methods of just sit still. Just sit still, follow breath, focus on breath. That's also what helps too for the monkey mind. Focus on your breath. Breath work is phenomenal on a daily basis.
Right. Consistency. If you could be consistent.
And it takes training. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. It's practice. Pure practice. To be in that awareness of what am I doing? Where am I going?
I love both.
And when you get ahead of yourself, take a moment to breathe, check in.
Yeah, or check in with a friend.
That too. See another. What would you interpret from that dream?
It seemed like there was a big energy wave that was coming through. And like maybe there was some type of connection to your higher self that was protecting you and showing you aspects of a gentle, kind nature. Because right before you woke up, it seems like you had integrated the lesson. Because it seemed like a giant wave rushed in, like some type of energy, and your mind showed it to you in a specific way.
Yeah, there's a lot more details that I'm leaving out, only because like it would take like a good probably 15-20 minutes to explain each scene. And they're like scenes. They're like movie scenes sometimes for the elf.
What colors do you see prominently?
Never the same. Never a repeat.
That's so cool.
Never a repeat. It is so cool, but it's also me keeps a dream journal because there's just so much. Because I have that open conduit.
Yeah, but you're also integrating new stuff out into this reality too by the poetry that you send out.
That, yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, that free for flow writing. Yes,
That
yes,
poetry
right.
is legit.
Thank you.
No, I'm
Thank you.
serious. Like I wouldn't tell you that. I don't get judgmental of people's poetry, but I don't even like to read a lot of poetry, but your poetry is very powerful. You could tell it's coming
Hey,
from
you cut
someone.
out. Where'd your sound go?
You got me?
No, it cut out totally. What did you say?
How's it now?
Okay, good. Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. Mufasa, Mufasa.
I said, darn, what did I say? I got
You're
hit
not
by.
judgmental. I got. You're not normally judgmental of other people's poetry and stuff.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
just what you
but
got.
yeah. So I don't even listen to it. Like, but when I get your poetry, like, but other people who choose to share, like, I'll give it a chance. If I like it, I like it. Like, but I'm not
If you vibe
judging
with
it. I'm not judging it. I'm just like,
correct. Just whether it vibes or not.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like YouTube music on the random.
YouTube music is really good.
Yeah.
So,
but sometimes on a random, you're like, what?
that's for sure. Sometimes dreams can
don't
show you a
dislike it. I
parallel.
don't dislike anybody's videos, even if I don't vibe with it at all. I just hit like, or I don't hit anything, and I give you my watch time.
Yeah, but if I watch a video, I hit the like button anyways.
I
don't know.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
I
it's
really
free.
have to not vibe with the information if I don't hit
Well,
anything.
sometimes I'll leave a comment if I feel like I need to, and then you never know if somebody's gonna reply or not. It's worth it.
Me likes it when people reply sometimes. On my near-death experience video, I've been getting some random comments, and one person was like, "Is the elf for real? You know, does anybody believe me?" And, I commented back of, "Hey, thank you for your feedback. I appreciate you." Blah blah blah. And then I was like, "Watch the rest of my videos. Check them out. Go see for yourself, And I subscribed to their channel. I watched their video. I commented, And then I got the next day, sorry, my behavior was not the best. And he understands, he still loves you. It's all good, It's all good. I like the dislikes. That allows me to go, what did I say?
He's like, oh, it's Babaji.
Yeah, where did I trigger you?
Maybe you fixed something with them.
Exactly. So sometimes when we get triggered, we need to flip that script and go, what is the lesson to be learned? Something just popped in. When somebody says love hurts, nay. Not true. There is no pain, no nothing, no suffering, no blah, blah, blah to love. It's like joy. You can't say it's painful to be joyful.
Well, some people in joy could be feeling pain.
Because they're on a real old program, yeah.
Yeah, but how do you explain physical pain? Like people with physical pain, like they're going to be
emotional. Yeah.
Right. Emotional pain is difficult too. So
emotion seeps through to the physical. So if you're in emotional pain, it comes through to your body, and this is the ailments, quote unquote, that we experience.
You're welcome,
if one is at a high vibration, if one is in joy and bliss and doing everything, and everything that they do is in rest, their body is always healthy. It's an automatic. It's an upgrade. The best way to say it, it's an upgrade, because you're upgrading your vibrational frequency. You're upgrading your thought process. You're upgrading your emotional frequencies. So through that, it's a win-win. There is no miss.
That's for sure.
When people say they miss me, me goes, don't miss me. I'm right here. That's in your mind. Don't miss me. Don't put that on me. I'm right here. I didn't go anywhere. At least not yet.
Yeah.
Don't put that on me. You know? But this is part of the spells. This is part of the words. This is part of the programming. This is part of the triggers, you know? Because when somebody says that to me, I get slightly triggered going, me didn't go anywhere. I'm right here. What do you wait? What? You got a phone? Sometimes he says that. You know, phone works two ways.
Oh, Dustin.
Dustin!
He's got to dig a hole for a passed away goat.
Aww.
I'll pray for the goat.
Goat's already good.
Bah.
Bah.
Bah. Bah.
It's more sheepish. That's more goat. Hold on, I used to mimic the goat. I helped raise some goats and cows, so he knows. Yep. It's like they're laughing at us.
I love that goat. Thanks, Dustin.
Yep. That was something. Well, that soul has a grand journey then. Indeed.
We love the goat.
We love all.
And the goat was all. And is all still. Mr. Goat.
Somebody brought up a very interesting concept yesterday in Genevieve's live chat with experiences, past life experiences. And they said that animals are souls that are learning to become human. And I said, no, because me remembers being animal. So me as a soul asked to be in these forms, to gather this information, to have these experiences, as me is now here right now, having this experience. This was a choice. This was a choice to connect with beautiful soul of Nicholastranscends. This is a choice that me connects with all these beautiful other souls.
Dustin says we're horsing around.
Oh, wait. Monty Python. If I had coconuts, it would be better. Wilbur. Horse, of course, whatever, horse, of course. Unless you're talking to the horse. Of course. Oh my God. Bravo. Brilliant. Yeah, we always horsing around. Me being Sagittarius, me's always
Look, did you see my pants?
Ooh, me likes your pants. I'm wearing green for St. Patty's Day. Me got green.
I'm grinching out.
These are Nepali pants, so, you know, I got a bit of both.
What's the fabric?
I'm going to go with some type of wool.
Wonderful. It's beautiful. Maybe it's horsehair.
He loves the patterns on the shit.
I know, their clothes are so elaborate.
Yeah, and they're 90%, you know, handmade. They're not mass produced.
And they're probably not even too pricey.
No, they're not. It's beautiful there. I love it. Kathmandu calls me constantly.
Oh my God. Are there hot springs there?
Yes, and on the property that was supposed to be the ashram has a hot spring.
Oh my God. I don't know why, but I just am being called by that hot spring. Let's go right now.
Back. In my mind, I'm traveling through the jungle right now trying to find it. Yeah.
I'm traveling through Expedia.com buying a ticket.
So me was thinking of, crunching some numbers and like I said to you before, spending some time again in Nepal and possibly setting up that ashram to make it a real thing.
It sounds
creating a
beautiful.
community space.
Excuse me,
I don't think
moi.
people would want to call it ashram because that's got such a stigma to it,
Well, what do you want to call it then?
Community space. The farm. I don't know. Utopia. Better words. Sanctuary.
Healing water.
Yeah. No, because then you're saying that it's going to do something. Let's not trick ourselves.
They got to do the work.
Houdini taught us that one.
Wilbur.
Yeah, but also setting up community spaces throughout this beautiful planet Earth, like you and I were talking, spitballing before, of getting these things going. Dreaming. If anybody wants to share their dreams, me loves talking dreams. I get to color. My dreams are in color, which are.
Oh, how about this? I had a dream that was a recurring dream, but it was in two different ways.
Okay.
So, without explaining both of the dreams, because they were all just like non-player characters. And the main point of the dreams, I think, was for me to figure out that there was like something else, right? So, one was in like a department store, and the other one took place inside of a school.
Okay.
But they had the same layout. It was just like a different setting, if that makes sense.
By color forms, one layer on top of the other.
Yeah. Bam. You just explained that one. No big deal. So so they there was like all kinds of noise. It was really loud, like, and I left like looking for something better, like less noisy, and it got quieter and quieter, but I kept going through these layers, like as you were saying, and I opened up a new door to get into like a storage room, and then it was like a ripped out wall, like that nobody knew was there, and it's like behind that wall was like me waking up.
The hidden door.
Yeah, so I woke up, I didn't see what was inside the wall in either dream.
Because that's something you need to experience through this form,
this
awakened state.
Yeah, even though I already knew what was there, like I just woke up. It was like I knew that was the foundation of like a peaceful feeling. It wasn't a bad thing. I was just weird.
Pog.
Where do you?
Mr. Butters, the pug, he's going for a walk with one of my housemates.
Mr. Butters.
Enjoy. He's like, no, take me with you. I want to go for a walkie. Thank you, Miss Carol.
Wilbur.
Poor little puppy dog, indeed.
How old's Puggle?
Puggles is 13, 14. He's old too. He's as old as the kitty. Oh. They're both old souls. Yeah. I love the pug. He's got such a face. You can't help it.
I know. They're cute.
He's like forever got the I'm sad eyes, but I know he's not.
Yeah. It's funny about those dreams. I had them consecutively. They were like, it wasn't consecutive, but it was the two dreams I remembered. Because I don't usually remember my dreams. But that was probably like 3 months ago.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So that dream that I shared was when I was back in Nepal.
Wow. And it's so relevant today, right?
Right. And then I had another one recently where I was in a bedroom. Again, not a normal bedroom scene for me, like familiar. And I was tapping into Source through Earth, and I was in best way to phrase this, in a light body form, but in a weird digital kind of way. Matrix, you know, when you see the screen with all the numbers and it kind of makes the pattern, and it kind of, if you 4D it into an actual, like, you know, here's a finger kind of thing. So that's what it was like. It was a digital body of light.
Wow.
Tapping into a phone, because somebody was texting me in the dream. Somebody was texting me in the phone, and I tapped into, like, my phone cord here, and I sent whatever energy that was coming through, and I glitched the whole system. And I woke up, because my mind was just like, what the fuck?
You glitched my Wi-Fi when I was calling you up on the call too. It all backfired. I was like, recently. It happened last time too.
Yep. Need me energy sometimes. Whee!
You Shazammed it. Yeah, that's for sure.
We've had dreams where I was working with water. I was like a water bender. And a lot of saviors. I'm seeing a pattern here. A lot of savior patterns in dreams. So I think my soul does a lot of ethereal work in the backgrounds, soul levels with many other souls. It's part of me being here. You know, no matter how many times me has tried to, you know, end this scene, and no matter how many times others have tried to end this scene. I have some very good guides that have kept me here, and I'm very grateful for them. Thank you.
Yeah, we got shit to do, Alf.
Yeah, we got lots of things to do.
Yeah. I'll say it like Alf next time. We have things to do, guys.
We got things to do. Yeah, you don't want to call it poo-poo.
No, because you'll get shit. You're gonna get some shit.
Yeah, why? I don't want shit sandwiches. I ate enough for them. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I got.
Did you knock me out, Rohim? Thank you. I caught him this time. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Good luck. All right, have a safe trip. Enjoy the ride, man.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We love you.
Love you.
Somebody saw that on the internet. Fill up the water balloons.
Yeah.
That was always my dream, a water balloon fight in the house.
Oh, that'd be epic.
Right?
That's like a food fight.
But better.
Have you ever had a food fight in a house?
No, only in the school.
Only in the school? Same. Oh, no, wait. I had one in the house. I do remember throwing mashed potatoes at my sister.
Oh, wait. I threw a double quarter pounder.
And then getting grounded for it. Yes, and then getting grounded for it. Yes.
Yeah, my sister just talked about this the other day. One time when we were kids, I threw a double quarter pounder with cheese at her.
Do you remember why?
There's never a good reason to throw things at people.
No, but there's something that triggered you to do it. So.
Yeah, she must have said something, because I would never waste one of those.
Right? Too funny.
Yeah, she brought that up the other day. Speaking of food fights, she was so mad. We were picking up pickles for weeks.
Oh, the little chopped onions.
Yeah, the mustard. And the mustard.
That's funny.
Angel Fish says, "Throw food at me, please."
I'm not. So, in tradition, we've made corned beef and cabbage, red potatoes for sup tonight. Keeping it in tradition.
Yeah, that sounds delicious. We had some homemade soda bread.
Nice. Oh, we should have asked my friend to do that.
I can send you the recipe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not gonna.
Keep your recipe. Throw food at Angel Fish.
You could send me the recipe, but he's not gonna make it to me.
Yeah.
That was the, we're not going to make it tonight.
That
does sound good, though.
I'll send you some etheric pieces of it. Angelfish. I'm going to see if I can find food inside of this app to throw at you. I'm looking for some food items to throw, Elf.
Oh, okay. You're in the back shadow, so I can really kind of see you now.
Can you see my eyes now?
I'm eyeballing
you. You ever picture what somebody's skeleton looks like? You ever picture somebody's skeleton? Who, me?
Yes.
Oh, they're very, very pricey.
Yes, they are.
I got them from Seymour Butts. That's a glasses company in town.
Oh.
For some reason, he wants to look at your butt. I don't understand. I said no, thank you, sir, but he insisted. I learned boundaries that day.
Right. That just sent so many visions within me head.
That's what happens when you go to Seymour Butts.
Just go and let it flow.
Go to Walmart Vision for your eye care, guys.
Yes.
Or what's that website? You can even get them online.
There you go.
Don't go to Seymour Butts.
Don't go to Seymour Butts. That just reminded me of a running joke. See, New Bikinis by Seymour Hair. Now I just had a vision with bacon bikinis, Seymour Hair.
That would be something to sell.
Oh my God! Yeah, that'd be epic.
Yeah, for sure.
So I have a what do we call these guys? Gargoyle behind me. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Oh yeah, look at him.
See that?
How old's that guy?
Well, if we go in theory, he's probably older than me in that theory. But this guy, I think he's probably 3,642.
That's what I was thinking. Wait, Loveball, I think I found a pretzel. I don't know if I can throw it, though.
Throw me a pretzel. I could use a pretzel.
No, this one's for Loveball.
Oh, hey, Loveball.
No, I meant this one is for Angelfish.
Oh, shit. Angelfish. I love your face.
Wait, maybe I can make you pizza face.
Angel, you're rad. Yeah, boy.
It's not working.
No, it's not working. Boo. Yes.
I can make myself pizza face. Pizza. 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 Pizza.
I'm gonna make myself a pizza face.
Pizza.
I'm gonna make myself a pizza face.
Pizza.
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 And there was my interpretation of Death Metal.
Pizza.
Oh, I just snorted. That was awesome.
Do it again.
And I'll get your little dog taco too. Anybody coming in and be like, what the fuck, people? Yeah.
This is worse than Beavis and Butthead.
Fire.
I do enjoy this time with you, Elf.
Me too. Me enjoys pretty much every moment.
And
even the ones that aren't so you know. Me still loves them because me goes, oh, okay.
Time for something new.
Yep. Flip script.
Maybe my chair goes up higher. Let's see. Whoa.
Oh, check that out.
Look,
Elevation.
I have a neck. See?
Ta-da! Yeah, let me sit up prim and proper now.
Well, today we talk about how to do your hair like Nicholastranscends.
I must ask you, how do you do your hair?
So, you must start by purchasing extremely expensive products you don't need.
Oh, I have lots of money to spend on that stuff.
Send them this
Tell
way.
me, what do I need to buy? I want
can't
to consume.
I can't tell you until you spend $7,000 with Nicholastranscends.
Where do I make the checkout to?
PayPal. It's PayPal, bitch.
Me wants your... Oh, wait, I can do this. I can mustache you.
But I must ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Are you willing to go the lengths it takes?
Methinks that me has enough lengths to take it.
just do the saute. Yes, there you go. Luck of the Irish.
May your leprechaun not be running away from you. May your leprechaun
Oh,
be
I
running
do. I
to
have a
you.
leprechaun knot. You see?
Oh, shoot, you do.
I'm trying to take it out. I'll leave it till next Christmas.
There you go.
It's something to look forward to.
There you go. Oh, I got my green bracelet on. And my gold. So I guess I'm a leprechaun. And I also have the magic hat.
I like the vest. The vest is nice.
Thank you. Me's a big vest fan. Yes.
Layers are where it's at.
Layers is where it's at. Me also wears a vest with just the tank top in the summertime too. Yep. I rock it. I need my accessories.
Right? I mean, I travel lightly.
Me too. Oh, definitely. Oh, so yes, minimalized living. Yes.
Yeah, so sponsorships too is where it's at, right?
Sponsorships is where it's at too. Doing that investigational work of going, okay, what companies do we want to have be our sponsors as well?
Right, and who's leading edge?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Because if we want to be the beta testers, that's what... You got to find people who are leading edge.
Right, like Switzerland and Germany and a lot of European companies.
There's a lot of Californian companies too that are doing a lot of cool stuff with the electric vehicles.
And here's the thing, why not incorporate both companies to build something amazing? Again, incorporate the Eastern Western.
Yeah.
Because technology is there. Why don't we use it all to all of our advantages? Why is it just selected few that are able to have these quote-unquote luxuries that are already really there?
Yeah, it's all an illusion.
What is the separation? Yeah, why is it there? Why is this?
It's necessary for the division of us all.
Is it though? If
Well,
we are one.
Together we're unstoppable. We'd realize
Facts. So that's where the separation, he thinks, is been
implanted.
In play.
Well, separation is worse than... It's infectious.
Right, but we are the game changers by being the examples.
Yeah. But it's just like talk until we put it down on paper. And
Correct. The wise man said, lead by example.
Yeah, that's what we got to do.
Talk. You should. I don't want to be shit on. Me does not like to be shit on.
No, I'd like to achieve.
My best not to shit on you.
Yeah, we get our goals done.
Winds of change.
Yeah, and then when you achieve your goals, start setting new stuff up that's even like...
Bing! Yeah, set them higher. Keep dreaming.
Yeah.
Keep dreaming bigger.
Yeah, from your new platform.
Correct. So, with no limits, no bounds, Mr. Nicholastranscends.
Yeah.
What would you create? No limits, no bounds. Any dream, any kind of dream.
Okay, so
what would you create?
I've already established a lot of this, but like I'm gonna think within side of a limit, but not unlimited. I mean, I'm gonna think within side of what's sustainable,
Okay.
So I'm thinking 175 acres.
Mm-hmm.
And each person gets at least 2 acres to recover on, with a greenhouse and like a home with a bathroom and reliable electricity. Have a whole bunch of Airbnbs set up, like maybe 10 or 12 Airbnbs, so the place pays for itself.
Yes, yes.
And you still have this sense of privacy, but it's a community, and inside of there'd be like a 5,000 to 20,000 square foot open air concept food community center. Like not based with technologies, but it doesn't suffer from the lack of, like, it's a central hearth like design. You ever see those? It's all based around the fire.
Yes.
And ideally powered by a water turbine.
Perfect. And solar.
Yeah, and solar because we can do units of like housing without any wiring in the walls. If we use solar, we can just hook up a 2,000 kilowatt housed battery with the inverter and everything.
Yep.
And people can live off of that with a small solar unit.
Yep.
But the water.
And then wind, we can do turbine as well. Wind.
Yep, and the water would be very very beneficial to
the farm as well as the.
Right, and people will be creating their own things on this property, so that's going to be the way that you get other things, is by saying, hey, it's like, I got this and you got that, so let's trade. Like, but
trade, the barter system.
Yeah, hemp would be a big crop.
Somebody's good at growing potatoes, somebody's good at growing garlic, somebody's good at growing this,
yeah,
good at growing that.
Yeah, somebody does roses and daisies that you can't eat.
Yeah, somebody's good at fishing. Yeah. Exactly. Somebody's good at making oil. Somebody's good at making jewelry. Somebody's good at cooking. Somebody's good at this.
Yeah.
Incorporating your talents.
Yeah. Health-wise, like there's people who practice massage therapy. There's people who are Reiki masters. Yeah. Yoga instructors. You have
meditation guides, so on and so forth.
Yeah. You have people who deal in psychedelic mushrooms.
Yes. Sacred plant medicine.
Yeah.
Yes. That's what me's gonna get a try. That's what me is really gearing towards studying. Is getting into shamanism in that way. Yes.
Well, the only way to study it is to do it. Nobody's gonna study it in the big 3D world.
True.
We got to do stuff.
But he wants to have a little bit more experience under me belt before me.
Right.
I can do a retreat and be safe.
Right, but if you like on this property, like it's like.
That'd be much safer. That would be a safe community space. You could actually have a building or a set up land space just for that as well.
Right, with like a labyrinth.
And rent that out to other people that are healers and want to do retreats.
Right, but I'd be very careful.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
I think that with the resources, we could save a lot of people who would otherwise have just died.
Facts. Or just been stuck in that loop.
But if people have already died, like it's meant to be what it was. But like
that's their life choice.
The sooner we can get something, the sooner we get something online, the faster the timelines meet up where people have somewhere to reach when they don't have anywhere else to go.
Exactly. And if they're not able to get to said space, to have that sacred space, that safe space, they could do it online. Yes. And have coaches. Yeah,
but you got, like, the thing is I want to be able to say, all right, your plane ticket is right here. We're going to send it to your phone,
Right.
And the car is going to be downstairs to pick you up.
Correct. Correct. We can do that. Yes. Yes.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yeah.
And maybe it will be you going there first class or like whatever on an airplane, because
Right.
you can get airplanes to sponsor you.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, where's Elf
Yes.
today?
Especially nowadays, yes, because they all want people to. Those companies are.
They're trying to get people back to flying.
Yes. To traveling. Yeah. Exactly. But better way. What better way? And it's a win-win for everybody.
Right, and then you do like a partnership with a rental car company or something.
That too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or companies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why just one company? We
Bam.
sponsors several. You know.
So then you have what you need, and you're not paying for it. And other companies people are being right. I wouldn't use the only rental car company I ever use is Enterprise. That's it. And if I ever have a problem, they give me the car for free for however long I had it.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's a good company.
So something to yeah, exactly. Something to again research and apply. Send out those requests.
Right, and if you put them in writing and send them to the proper departments, then their PR department might say, "Hey, yeah, that's a great idea."
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Exactly. And don't take the first no as it's a forever no. It's like getting your stuff published. You know, you don't take that as it's a hard no. No, that just is a no for that company. Okay, there's several other fish in the sea. Kind of like dating. Anywho.
Yeah, I'm out of the sea.
Who am I gonna go to bed with in my company? Yeah, exactly.
I have a really small pond.
Your pond? Man, I have a puddle. It's kind of muddy.
Oh no! Let's get you one of those life straws. At least you'll be able to drink it.
I'm waiting for the rain, bro. I'm waiting for the rain. Spring is coming.
It's gonna rain.
Purple rain. Yep, there's a snort. Anywho, enough about Elf's private life. It's funny because, you know, when I was on the dating app, I was like literally joking with myself saying, okay, I'm accepting applications for anybody to rent my heart space, you know, kind of deal, you know. Let me interview you. Nope, you don't work. Nope, you don't work. Nope, you don't work. Nope, no. Oh, I thought you worked, but nope, you don't work.
It's not working.
You're fired.
So where's Elf going next?
Dude, you don't know. It's kind of almost a pressure for me. You don't know.
It's okay. You don't have to know.
True. He doesn't have to know, and he's not stressing over it. But he's open to invitations. Who wants to house the elf?
Housing the elf?
Housing the elf. Yes.
Dude.
But, you know, if we get these balls rolling and these community things going, you know, that's where the traveling will come in.
Yeah, we got to build it first.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got the core team, I think.
We have a very good core team. And it's also ringing into my ears of going online and seeking out some actual investors and seeing what fish bite.
If you want to do that, I wouldn't say no.
Right?
Yeah.
But it depends again on the algorithm. How much is, you know, in the investment of what's the payback, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
and
but
then
see,
how do we get out?
The thing is like, what if we already had something that was paid for?
That's me saying. Yeah.
That's what I'm working on. So just give me some time, and I'll let you know what happens.
You got all the time in the world, brother.
Yeah, I don't know how much though. I don't know how much it's gonna take, but the land thing is what I want to get, and then the people are the resource.
What's the number crunching? Yeah.
Yeah.
What we would call a small business plan, but it's actually much bigger than that.
But you don't want to be, you don't want to be opening up lines of credit.
Right. Right.
That's my thing. Is like I don't want to be
He doesn't want to do that either.
I want to pay
he
my
doesn't wanna do
taxes
that either.
every year on the land, and that's it.
Exactly, that's it. Yeah, he wants to own it outright, done.
Right.
But in theory, we really don't own anything. So.
Well, that's for sure. But theoretically speaking, you can do a lot more on land that is deeded under your name.
Facts. If we're following by certain guidelines, yes.
Right, and then if you're subletting pieces of your own parcel, then you can make contracts with people that are whatever you want them to be. Like, you can live here for free, but if you break this rule, you got to go.
Right, and living here for free means also, contributing to the time and effort to maintain that space.
Yeah, I think it's going to help to have the people that come for the Airbnb. That's going to be a big money maker.
Yeah, we could also host concerts there and like other things too,
like winter festival, summer festival.
Yes, exactly. Have serious big festivals. Bring in some big names. I got peoples.
Right. But keep it limited to only a couple hundred, like not too many people.
Correct.
And they have to be like on a list of some sort, because it has to be like a whole thing. Like it has to be a whole, to come to the land. You have to be like part of this the healing system. You can't just bring your friend Nancy with a 12-pack of beer. We're here.
Maybe we have another space that we have that's more of a free space that's like that, because we have to understand that there's other people that have those paths.
Yeah, you need the free space.
Right, and like and then have the.
But you could do that on 150 acres. Like you can.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So we got plenty of space. We got plenty of space to keep it separated in a way.
Yeah.
Even though it's not separated.
Right, but people could set up tents and whatever.
Right. Because me loves those festivals. That was that was part of my life. That was me loves doing that. And me loves setting them up and organizing them and so on and so forth. That's something.
Angelfish says Nancy needs help too.
Nancy needs help too. Exactly. That's what we would say. Thank you, Angelfish. This is why we love you.
Bring in the drunk friend Nancy. What a jerk.
My drunk friend Nancy. I got a drunk friend Nancy. Yeah. I think we all do.
Hey, Nance. This is a grapefruit seltzer. Try those instead.
Yeah.
That's my advice.
But also those places too is a good way to promote what we have, and to allow people that might be, the Nancy, and say, through watching other people and seeing that they're still having a good time and they don't need all these other things to get them there, they might go, hey, maybe we'll check out the space. So it's a good way to promote our spaces at the same time.
Yeah, and then the visions kind of mix in.
Right, other people. Get other people's music out there. You get other people's yoga out there.
Or like all kinds of stuff. Because everybody has a specific individual talent.
Facts.
Like they can make something that's completely different than what somebody else offers, and that could get them exactly what they need.
Facts. So festivals are good too for people that sell wares, as in jewelry, clothing, oils.
Right, but how do you set it up in a way that's not like a vendor-buyer situation? Like, I don't like that flow.
Hold on. I'm thinking. You could do it in a barter trade system.
Right. But it would have to be, like, represented somehow. Like, it's like a third-dimensional thing that doesn't really exist. Maybe it would be,
I'd say it's more of a 5D thing that does exist. Hold on. There's a pattern here. There is a way around this, because what did we do? What did we do before we had this money system? We did, okay, I as a person going to the concert brings with me some potatoes and stuff like that. And he wants to get some jewelry. And
like a pull cart behind you of your stuff.
Yes. So then the booths that are set up are there and anybody can set up whatever kind of booth they want, or they can come and just pull their carts around and trade that way. I think that would work.
Yeah, that's a cool idea. Because people will be able to not really be in the salesperson type of like, because of the people that are selling are in a different mindset. I want everybody
Correct.
to
I
be.
want to push my product.
Yeah,
Yes.
I want you to be like, oh, dude, hey, yeah, I'm from Connecticut. Where are you from? And then,
Right.
yeah, you know what I brought from Connecticut?
Bam. Right. And hey, I know somebody that's in Connecticut. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, like you
and
don't.
then through that integration, now, say I go back to Texas, and that other person that was from Connecticut, we can still connect and still do the trade system through the mail.
Yeah, that's how I do some business with a couple people.
That's where farmers markets are the platform of what we want to build.
Yeah, but
because when I did the farmers market, the people that were the vendors, quote unquote, we would trade things. Hey, you got honey, I got eggs. Here's some honey, here's some eggs.
Right, but then there's people who know how to mix eggs and honey together to make souffle.
Yes. But I'm saying, but then through that experience, now, even though we're not in the farmer's market, we still trade.
Yeah, that's how I feel about the essential oils thing that I do. A lot of people will get something for free, and then they want to continue the relationship because the stuff has helped them so much.
Correct.
But it's not it's not advertising for me. I'll send it to them for free. Like, I'm not asking.
No. Like, just letting you try it out.
Yeah, it's just I don't work like often like on that stuff, and when I do, like, I have to do it like all at once. So the only thing is like me getting enough energy together to devote singularly to that event. And lately the energies that coming in have been so high. I've been napping like crazy.
Heard.
So
yeah, there's been some energy's been going on.
Some doozies.
Yeah, some of them are doozies.
Yeah. A trade circus is a good idea. A Renaissance fair.
That's what I was thinking. Renaissance fair.
A revival fair.
Renaissance fair in Tuxedo.
Right, but if you had like a beautiful piece of land with all these nice trees, you could set all kinds of cool stuff up.
Yes, and you don't have to build.
Right, you buy a couple of those little Razor 4x4s.
Yep.
And then you zip around moving your stuff, building your stuff, clearing up trees. You get the chainsaws. You buy them yourself. Don't buy junk. Buy the chainsaws that are real good.
Yep.
Cut down the freaking trees. Build stuff with them.
Yep. Build tree houses too.
Yeah, you can use the platforms of the trees as the platform for some of the houses.
Facts.
Because that will eliminate having to put posts in.
Yep.
Because
better foundation.
Yeah, you don't want to waste what the land is given, and having to pull out roots is a heck of a job.
Tell me about it. I know. Many a big trees needs unearthed.
Yeah, they take forever.
Yeah.
Angelfish says golf carts. I think like you need something with a better suspension than a golf cart. Golf cart will be like stuck in no time. True.
Yeah, because we need like an all-terrain for four-wheeler type thing.
Yeah, maybe a couple of different sizes too. You never know. Maybe. Well, the place I want to...
Because different sizes, because then you can use them to haul the logs and so on and so forth, yes.
I like being independent for the winter, like storing up through the spring and having a cache for the whole winter and having more than enough.
Yep, and having that rest time.
Yeah, imagine if you had a cool drone that could take your mail to the post office.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, you can like hire robots to do your work.
Technically, yeah, that is a way we're going to elevate in our technology and using it wisely.
Well, to give people without access, but I think the main thing we need to do first is to get people access to mental mental health care and emotional well-being. And
Yes.
but before all that, there's people who don't even have basic needs met, like clean water.
Facts. Clean homes, clean spaces, clean land.
Yeah.
Earth to grow things in.
Horse
Yes.
and buggy, that's a good one.
Horse and buggy, yeah.
That'll get through the woods.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of using things like that. Yeah.
That's a good one. See,
no
that's
emissions on that one, except for poo. But then we can use
Angel
that to burn.
Fish says build around the trees.
It's a good fertilizer.
Angel Fish says build around them.
Yes, build around the trees. Yes, incorporate the trees. Yes.
So you can use.
That's why I like tree houses. You're not taking the tree down. You're building it within and around the tree.
So I guess purchase the land based on plots of land that are already open and free to build upon, so you don't have to take down the trees.
Yes.
And then if you only have to take down what's diseased or dying.
Correct. Weed garden. Yeah.
Yeah. But I like the greenhouse thing because you can grow all year round.
Correct. I'm a big fan of greenhouses.
I saw the tents, the greenhouse tents, and then they have greenhouse like solid structures. And then they have the geodesic dome greenhouses. You could get a huge one for $15,000.
That's not bad. That will pay for itself within the first year.
Yeah. The geodesic dome houses with the metal galvanized pipe.
Yep.
And then you tell the people, hey, listen, you want to come down here, you just got to build this place. That's it.
Yep. That's it.
We got the spot already.
Hey, if you can't build, you can cook. You can't cook, you can clean. If you can't clean, you can do something else.
Yeah.
You can sell. I mean, there's so many other things that we're gonna need. Trust.
Yeah, people need each other. I mean, just to, some people are community based, and they know how to bring people together.
Right, and it's okay for those people that are inverts that don't want to be part of the community, but they can still contribute, but do it solely.
Yeah, Angelfish says everything should be usable and not for looks.
Facts.
Yeah, but you can do that in an aesthetic pleasing way. You can.
Yes. Well, look at the clay houses or the bamboo houses.
Yeah, and the hemp concrete that my buddy Dustin was talking about.
And I mean, there's so many other beautiful things that we can use as building materials now versus the old way.
You know what I saw, Elf?
Years.
A lady in Africa was taking plastic, recycling, and building bricks out of them. She was making literally life-size Lego bricks.
Shazam.
Yeah. So she took something that was like completely and totally almost useless.
Usable.
Yeah, and she's building homes out of them and pathways and sidewalks.
Beautiful.
So there's all kinds of ways. Yeah.
That's it. We bam, Shazam.
People were making bricks for a long time.
Right.
Sun-dried, even. Just sun-dried bricks are really strong.
Yes. Some of the bricks that I made when I was in Nepal out of that stuff was awesome. Yeah.
So you know how to do it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. These are skills
just
people
like making
need.
Clay.
Yeah, we don't need to learn what they're teaching our kids in school.
No, because the things that they're teaching us is this, we'll call it aluminum siding and other things that's not eco-friendly, and it needs to be replaced, and they're not. It's just not.
Right. Right, and even
so,
the way they're using wood is not sustainable.
Facts too.
Because they're cutting down hardwood. They're cutting hardwood down, and they're not replacing it with a suitable replacement.
Correct. They're putting in trees that are actually not eco-friendly.
Like pine trees. No offense to pine trees, but they grow fast.
Hemp trees. How about put hemp trees? Hemp trees actually produce more oxygen for us than any normal tree.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, we have to do that. Hemp
and a lot of the trees that they cut down in the rainforest are irreplaceable trees.
Well, not for thousands of years.
Right. Well, I'm saying they're just strategically placed there to keep the balance of the earth.
Yeah, now it's palm oil.
Yep.
And oranges.
Yep.
Things that don't grow there usually.
Yep.
And the animals have been misused.
Suffering because of that too. Yes. Well, and our consumption there again, because we cut down their forests and their living space and take over it.
Yeah, it's not sustainable.
No. As humans, we need to learn this valuable life lesson.
That's for sure.
Really using your resources wisely.
Well, Loveball keeps saying hemp. It's hemp. The answer is hemp.
Hemp. Yes, the answer is hemp.
And to eat it too.
Yes.
Like raw. You can't get it raw around here. Only dried flour. But all the other stuff, like it's like...
Yeah, because they don't allow the trees to actually become trees.
Right, because those are so healthy.
To
eat, like...
We got to see a couple of actual hemp trees when I was in Nepal.
Were they really big?
Yes, they were ginormous. They were like our oaks.
Stop.
They were gorgeous. They were fantastic.
I'm going to look that up later.
And then there was also some really cool, like, regular, what we would call flower plants all over the place. Like, I could just walk down the road and just pick off top and just roll it up. That's how it is out there.
Yeah. It should be like that everywhere. With fruits and vegetables, too.
Yes. Well, when we went walk through the jungle to fix the water for the village, and me was in, like, dense jungle, like bushwhack jungle, right? We got to see how Mother Nature provides for us abundantly. There was food for me to, like, as I'm walking, they were showing me this plant. You can eat this, you can eat that, you can eat this. Here's a water source. Here's some mushrooms that you can eat.
That's so cool.
Yeah. I mean, it was like, wow, this is freaking awesome. Like, can I move here?
Yeah. Loveball says bamboo.
Yes, a lot of bamboo. A lot of bamboo there, too.
Bamboo
and they build
is
a
strong.
lot of things out of bamboo.
What about for heat?
Well, you could do two sources. You could use the heat that's coming out from the earth.
Geothermal?
Yes, geothermic. Thank you.
That's really expensive.
For now.
Yeah.
For now.
Mm-hmm.
Back then we thought cell phones were very expensive. Now everybody's got one.
Yeah. Well, people have to want to separate from the power grid.
Facts. I'm not a fan of coal or any of those other combustibles.
Yeah, I gotta buy oil however often to heat my house.
We could use wood, but we would have to be of standards of this was dying anyway, so this is why we're using it, not just source it.
That's a good way to recycle.
Source.
You can't cut down the living trees.
Correct. Having better ways to process our garbage besides, just throwing it away.
Well,
coming up with a combustible
that
system
would be a good idea. But the reason behind that would be we wouldn't be having any plastics.
Correct.
And whatever plastics we use would be recycled.
Correct.
Because I think you need plastics to move water and stuff. Like, plastic has its place.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have to be, not for drinkable water.
Correct.
But water has to be stored, and it can always be filtered again.
True, but then you can go clave in pots and so on and so forth.
That's old school legit. That's
and
what I would...
Minerals. Then you get the minerals from the clay and pot.
Yeah, it's ideal.
Incorporated into the water systems, yes.
Which is good for the body.
Correct.
So we learn how to do that.
Again.
Yeah, you need a big-ass kiln.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you heat that thing? You need to cut down trees.
The sun.
Oh, yeah, you can do a lenticular lens. Right? Focus the beam.
Yeah.
You got it right. But I don't know.
Glass is sand. We don't need to take anything out from to make.
So you can do the water. You can do. What about when the sun's not out?
There's still rays.
Yeah.
And if you do the storage system properly. Although, hold on, in Nepal, I do remember those many days there was cold showers.
Yeah, because the sun wasn't shining so bright, right?
Because there was no battery backup system.
So if you had a
So,
system to get you through the rainy days,
bang, some kind of energy storage, solar energy storage system to kick on when the sun was not there.
what if it was wind instead or water?
Could be that too, wind or water, something to turbine to
like
create
all
that energy
three.
spin.
Yeah.
Because that's all it is an energy spin. You can take two magnets and have the same kind of effect.
Right. Right. With a little electronic charge, you can keep that going indefinitely.
Indefinitely. No other power source.
Why did they make such a big deal out of charging up electric cars then? If you could have...
Because they want the money.
They want it locked into a grid still. The bada bing, the bada boom.
Zugaboof.
Zugaboof. That's what they want. So they keep it locked into the grid still.
Facts. Didn't we get the proof on that with like recently with Texas? What the fuck was that shit? Yo, humans, this is a big planet. We have enough energy to source everywhere. About 4 or 5 times over.
For at least 100 years.
So why is it one space on this beautiful planet was without? They had you could have sent it. You could have sent that energy exchange. Oh, because this, because of that, because they did this, they're independent, they're that. Who the fuck cares? They're humans. Go send them energy.
Yeah, see, this brings attention to it though all over the world. But there's people who are prepared for without energy. They didn't have energy before.
Correct.
Or they had a limited supply. Yeah, they know how to deal with this. These Texas people, some of them were prepared.
Ready for it. No.
But it wasn't just Texas.
Outside their houses, let alone.
It was the whole Midwest.
Yes, and it was a big space. It was a big space, and it was for enough time that humans, no matter where you were, could have sent that over. I'm not playing a blame game. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they just shut everything down. And didn't care what happened to people.
If you're in a hospital area, we're going to make sure you get electricity. Why? Why is it just the hospital areas? Why are you segregating? Why is it that? Huh? Shame. But there's nothing much besides, hey, okay, next time this happens, a grid breaks down or a power source energy provider breaks down. Other power source energy providers can help tap in and provide.
Yeah, but not on a segregated grid.
Correct. And not in a you owe me kind of grid.
Well, if they conform to the rules of the United States Power Association or whatever, then they would have to do $100 trillion infrastructure upgrade. So God forbid they had to do what was
greed is what I hear in my head.
That's what they're doing. It's not about the old lady that froze to death.
Rolling over in his grave, going, "Beautiful humans, you have free electricity, you have free energy. Stop wasting your money and time."
Yeah, see, like the energy that goes around the domes of the Taj Mahal, of the churches, of the biggest, highest buildings.
Tap in there, man. Tap in there.
It already is.
We strategically place these buildings to hide these things from ourselves. It's now time to knock those things down, like that wall that you were talking about in your dream. Going through all these layers to get to that one hidden door.
Right, and then you get there, and then it's all something else.
It's a brand new world.
Yeah.
It's a brand new world. End scene.
Loveball says he's not rolling over, he's rolling with us.
Yes. Yeah.
That's funny.
He's rolling with us indeed he is. 3 times over he is. He's rolling 3 because, one for himself, one for us, and one for everybody else.
Yeah. Yeah. Get this thing off the ground, though. It's going to feel good. It feels good now, but once we see it moving,
Well, I say taking those first steps. That's in anything. Sometimes you have to meet universe halfway.
Yeah, and then the Elfmobile shows up at your door.
Yeah. But we'd have to come up with a better idea.
But it could work live. You could do it live on YouTube, and it could be a bomb ass.
That's what me saying.
People will be so interested. You're like the legit real Ellen. Yeah, you're full of truth.
Me like that.
I don't know. I don't like it. I used to resonate with that lady, but then I realized she wasn't very nice. But like if we had Elf go live and like pick up people to go back to like this beautiful like homestead where they can come and pet goats and like help themselves. Have
and be free to know themselves.
Yeah.
Be free to know themselves and
no
to be
judgment.
themselves. Oh God, yeah.
Right?
On
Maybe
board.
you can have a
On
family, like a little family, couple family based huts too.
Yes,
Like so
yes,
you can
yes.
have husband and wives that are having troubles.
Takes a tribe to raise a child, man.
Yeah, well, we need to have people seeing healthy relationships with mother and fathers too. I think that's what I take from your dream too, is like it's important for the kids to not feel like they have to intervene in a parent's life.
Just experience sometimes, you know?
Yeah, because dad's yelling at mom or mom's yelling at dad. Like you don't
or they're
have
just
to
having a bad day.
Yeah.
You know.
We shouldn't take it out on each other.
Nope.
Yeah, it's just uplifting.
That's a program we are rewriting. You
Yeah.
know, and I'm taking a lot from our histories and my lifetimes and my evolution of self to apply and share, not just hoard it or go, oh, I'm freaking crazy, I'm not going to say anything. You know, no, I'm fully embracing it and going, okay, it may sound like gibberish sometimes, but I'm going to say it. There we go. You know, and trusting in that plan. But part of like history is that community spaces where I say it takes a tribe to raise a child is, say there was a child that was, you know, abandoned and one of the community people found the child, brings it back to the community spaces, and they all embrace and accept that child. They all raise that child as it is theirs. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
No. Well, it's my responsibility. It's your responsibility. It's everyone's responsibility.
Everybody's good at something, like. And people.
Somebody's good at teaching math. Somebody's good at teaching art. Somebody's good at teaching music. Somebody's good at teaching this. Yes.
Right. So you can direct that person right where they need to go.
Right, and you're not learning off of just two people or one person at this point in game, in the way most people are living now. Most people are single parents.
Yeah. Okay? Yeah.
So take that into you're only learning. That child's only learning off of one human, and then the little humans that they trickle throughout school and other interactions. So you're shrinking that child's information and learning.
And the media too.
Oh yeah, well that's a whole nother. Yeah.
Yeah. So music and movies, all that stuff.
Yes. You know, instead of saying, "Well, Elf doesn't like this, so my child is not going to like that because Elf doesn't like that." No, you will introduce that to my child. If my child vibes with it, then okay. Because I don't like death metal doesn't mean my children can't listen to it.
For sure.
Although I do like death metal, so I can't say that.
Me too. I appreciate it.
But you get the point, you know?
Well, the point is that we really got to start actually doing something.
Facts.
Right? Because we can keep going.
Action.
We have to keep...
Enough hot air. Hot air.
But we had to talk.
Keep saying.
We had to do it.
Well, you talk through it and then now apply it.
We still have to talk.
This is the first step.
We have to keep going.
I'll try, apply.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have to keep going though. Like we have to keep talking. Mm-hmm. But like every time we talk, it's something onto the next level. Correct.
It's another step. So by next time, Nick and I should hopefully have some good ideas to put on that we put on paper to say these are sponsors or these are things.
Yeah, I'm looking into the Elfmobile.
Elfmobile, I like that.
Yeah, we don't have to call it that, but I do see the word Shazam written on it.
Yeah. You and I will.
I see.
Let's come up with a better catchy phrase.
A big vinyl Shazam.
With the lightning bolts, like.
Yeah, and some kind of really
like
relatable.
Behind it?
Oh, we could put a really relatable emoji.
Like hearts.
Yeah, maybe like the guy with the little squinchy face. I'll put it in the comments.
Oh, that guy.
You can see it in the comments. We could do what color? Red and green heart?
Yeah.
See, so you do Shazam and then like right where people can see it and they're like, what is that? And then they're already YouTubing the channel when they see the van. Yeah, so there's a mission that we can accomplish as a team.
Coming up with conceptual names for the band.
What do you got?
Well, I'm trying to think of something that somebody will see it besides Shazam, but anybody that's in the community knows what Shazam is, but anybody outside of the community be like, what? Is that a superhero? So one of them was like heart space, but then, you know, from an outsider's point of view, what is heart space? Yeah. So it'd be like, you know, somebody sees Red Cross, they already know what that is associated with.
What's the new channel?
Yeah, what is the new channel? What should we name the new channel? These are things that we should be thinking of right now.
Yeah, that might be the next step, right?
That would be the grounds runner-up. Let's start the channel first. What would we call? It's a community space. It's a community safe space.
With a shared password.
Yeah.
Right? It's going to be an open-based platform. It has to be.
Correct.
How many devices does YouTube allow to open up one channel?
He doesn't know. That's a good question.
We'll find that out too.
Yeah. How many?
Because it might be unlimited. It might be that 4 people can open it on the same channel at once, or it might be that you can only open it on 2 or 3 devices. But a name for the channel.
I would almost want to name it like Sanctuary, but that again is like a misleading word.
Well, it could be called like Safe Place.
Safe place, safe space.
Safe space, safe space.
Safe cyber. Safe cyber.
What about like Save Space? SAVES.
Oh, like that. Yeah.
With like an astronaut theme, like kind of in the word space.
Like, yes, because it's in the ethereal space. All right, I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'll be here.
Just call me. Oh, good.
Pizza Head. Could do beard too. I already have a beard. It makes it look like a digital beard. I'm proud of you, Angelfish. Keep up the good work there. How you been doing? Yeah, we're trying to work on this thing. Get some gears going, you know, make some connections. Save some people if we can, who want to save themselves, but feel like there's nowhere to turn. Because Elf's really good at what she does. I love Elf. She's very talented. Yeah, it gives hope, you know, positive expectation. I love you, angelfish. Thank you. Thank you so much. What do you mean? What is in down? Help. I'm down. What does that mean?
Shebang.
Oh, my battery. Let me go grab my You come back and I disappear.
That's perfect.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab my battery.
Oops. What did I do? Ah, sugar buzz. How did I get... What? Come back to Jamaica. Hey, I'm not going to touch any more buttons. I promise. If I had another device, I could see what you guys are commenting. I love you all. Thank you for being here. Hopefully you guys are enjoying my sunshine, because I know I am. Because I got sunshine on a super awesome day. So, me had thoughts of safe space, community place. We kind of like that. Rolls off the tongue. We're going to relocate again. Because I can. We're going to walk over the picnic table though. Monkey! Monkey key! Oh, let's not be in the mud though. Yes. Let's not be in the mud. No mud! No mud. No mud. It's kind of weird. It's almost like I'm talking to myself here. So, concept. Changes. Time to face the street. Changing. Time can't change me, but I can't change time. Okay, cool beans. Am I moving? Where am I? What happened to me? Oh, it's a lag. That's kind of cool. Am I buffering? Is it we buffering? No, we're a bit of a buffer. I feel like I'm small here though. Get shrink now. But I'm a giant. Baby. baby, baby, that's the wild world. I'll get back. Baby, baby, music. Ooh, actually, she go to Nicholas. Look, I got technology and I can use it. I hear it. You, my heart is beating. Hey, Angelfish, you're the only one here. I love you. Thank you for being here, my love.
Hello. I got a battery.
Cool.
You have been resuscitated.
Love you. We lost everybody, except for Angelfish, because she's the best.
Yeah. That's for sure. Oh, she's down to help.
Yay. Okay, so I can still read, and it's not going to flash on me. Sweet. So I had an idea of safe space community place.
What about without the word community?
Okay, safe space community, safe space place, safe space place. You don't even have to use place. I just like safe space then.
What else could be like considered a safe place? What about like a nest?
Ooh, I like that.
Or like somewhere you can recover or like find out something. What about like a message in a bottle type of theme? Or like a boat in a bottle or like...
I like that. Well, technically you could do like message in a bottle because people would be posting their skills and their ideas and things like that.
Like safe harbor kind of thing.
Safe harbor, me like that. A lighthouse, but that's affiliated with something else.
Yeah, I'm trying to think without being too symbolic.
Correct. Is my camera really slow on your end? Because it is on mine.
Yeah, do you want to reboot?
Okay, let me reboot. I'm going to click out, and then I'm going to click back into the Zoom meeting.
Cool. Yeah, it's a beautiful day.
It is a beautiful day. Totally enjoying all this.
Yeah, Angelfish.
Okay, cool.
There you go.
I'm back on. Yay!
Angelfish, we'll get this working soon. Sooner than later.
So are you outside, son? Are you outside too, my love?
Got a ginger.
Oh, nice. Ginger lemon. Yum, yum. I have water. Hydrating at this point.
I'm thirsty too. I'm gonna have this and then some water.
I just removed a whole bunch of water, so I have to replenish now.
Do you drink filtered water?
Yes. This house does have good filtered water here. Although I'm used to well water, mountain water.
I like mountain water.
Me too.
That's what I want.
Gonna duck. Am I out screened? Yes, I am. I promote smoking, but I don't promote smoking.
What are you talking about?
Weed.
Oh.
I said I promote smoking, but I don't promote smoking.
That's fine.
Yes. Well, Definitely each to their own. I'm definitely getting that message lately.
Yeah, whatever, whatever's gonna do the will. People are
Yeah,
using
whatever you feel. Right.
people are using crack right now. And it's getting them through the day.
Understood, yeah. And I'm not here to judge them on that.
Right,
either.
right. I hope that they could find a way out.
Facts.
But you can't grant that to somebody. But that doesn't mean that.
I've never wished that on anybody.
Right,
no,
but that doesn't mean that that's not getting some people through the day right now.
Correct. It's just a bad Band-Aid.
Yeah, a bad Band-Aid is right.
Yeah. But we all went through it, in our own different, unique ways.
My sister just told me
of that.
Yeah, my sister just told me of another dude, 25 years old, just died of fentanyl.
Oh, shite.
Yeah. So there you go. There's another young person that had their whole physical health and everything, but just the addiction was too strong. She said they tried to help him in everything.
This is where I find solace in everything, is that person, that soul asked for that plan, and that soul is now going up and to be in that realm to where it can find better healing and true healing, to where it can now choose to either repeat this life path and do things differently, or to choose to come into a totally different form. It has choices.
Yeah. Well, they sent him back to...
It's not like the karmic rule of, okay, I'm in a human form, I'm going to come back as a human form repetitively. Nah.
She said that they sent him to college in the middle of an addiction.
Yeah.
So if he would have had like a place like we're talking about...
Right. This is why me is a firm believer in those places, those recovery spaces. Some of them, yes, there's a little bit of a scam and greed to it. Manipulation on the health thingy,
I'm trying to avoid that.
And yes, but there's some places out there for recoveries that are real, that are good, that are there to elevate all, not just to take in.
But there's people who have legitimate like withdrawal symptoms that need to be addressed with medication sometimes.
Medication, food, and atmosphere.
Yeah. So.
And exercise.
Yeah, but I think marijuana could always be the medication if people were open-minded.
True. Because, Yes.
Let's get this connection.
There's so many other plants, natural medicines, which can be used.
Back me up,
somebody asked me if I ever did DMT, and I'm like, no, I've never done DMT. And they're like, you've never done mescaline? I'm like, oh, wait, yes, I have.
Is that what that is?
But me didn't understand that. So, different plant medicines for different things. And it affects different people different ways, too. In time, we'll all be like, living off the plasma in our light bodies. So it'll be totally different.
Yo, I'm having a connection issue. I'm gonna resend this. Oh, did we catch up?
I lost.
Did we catch up, Elf?
Yes. Yay, you're rad.
Elf? I'll text Elf and tell her once my computer reboots, I'll send her a new link. We fixed it.
Delay. I think we're the only two in the house. That's okay. All the more room for that. I think Genevieve's live. To go switch.
What'd you say?
I think Genevieve is live. That's where everybody went. I should go bounce on there and be like, yo, everybody, come hang with us.
I'll go post the link.
It's like, hey, you got a party going on over here too.
Hello. No, I'd be happy if it was just you and I, Elf.
Facts.
We got Angelfish here. She's got dancing lady and clown faces.
Nice. Let me reboot this one too. Let me like the video.
That's a good idea. I'll do the same.
Connection to server timed out.
You broke it.
I know. Stop touching things. That's what I can.
It says there's 2 people watching. It's probably you and me.
Exactly.
They don't count Angelfish as a person.
Yeah.
She's a spiritual entity.
She's a spiritual entity that's still attached. Agreed.
I'm gonna hit like.
My phone's glitchy. Bleep, 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 bleep. Cannot connect to server. Timed out. Cannot connect to server. Timed out. Okay, stop trying. Just stop trying.
My phone doesn't say that Genevieve is live.
Huh, maybe she
Oh,
was.
yeah, it does.
Oh, okay.
There you go. I could post a link.
Yes, you can, because you were a wrenchy.
I can post the link.
I can do a link thing, man.
In the description.
I can sync the link. There we go. Sync links. Oh, sync links. Nah, that's just weird. I hear your delay now.
It's like a perpetual laugh. It goes on forever.
It's like a perpetual laugh. It goes on forever. It's like a perpetual laugh.
It's a giggle box.
It goes on forever.
It's a giggle box.
Oh my god. That was trippy.
That was trippy. Yeah, ever need a laugh, just go play back in that spot. Timestamp that one. You ever need a laugh? All right, my other phone is glitching out, so I'm just gonna pack her back under to the safety of the shade. Because it's just not gonna play. Oh,
That
I
was-
don't want to play that anymore.
No. I like Easter candy.
Pick up your energies.
You ever watch All You Can Vegas?
No, I don't watch much TV actually.
No, it's a YouTube channel.
Oh, then no.
Oh yeah, this dude and his wife go and eat at all the big restaurants in Vegas.
Okay,
I don't know. It's fun.
interesting. So it's like you're joining them for their dinner.
Yeah, but the guy's so like over the top and such a slob.
Wow.
Like he gets food on
Everywhere.
not terribly, no. Never mind. Forget what I said.
Okay.
He's a good
I
guy.
won't judge.
He's a
Yeah,
good
I
guy.
won't judge. He is a good guy. He's just in his own way.
He likes to eat food.
Facts.
Yeah, that's one thing I know.
He does enjoy my food too.
What are you gonna have for dinner?
Corned beef, cabbage, red potatoes.
Oh yeah. We talked about this.
Soda bread, yes. But that's okay. I think that was in our private conversation. Now it's not so much. So yeah.
Yeah. So you're gonna do the Irish thing for dinner.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna have a salad.
We pre-cooked it last night, so this way we could just chill today.
That's a good idea. How many people you gotta feed?
Well, in the house there's 3 of us, but as a normal there's usually 5 or 6. Because we'll invite our friends and they have kids, and we make it a thing.
Cool.
We make it a community thing. We do. We share. Sharing is caring.
Yeah.
This is where I'm blessed with Miguel, allowing me to be in this space and providing for the elf and taking care of the elf as well as he has been. And me is in abundance. Me is not in lack. So me is very grateful for this exchange of me being here, and allowing me the space to do this, and not be like, yo, what are you doing? Wow, you're nuts. You're always on the YouTube. No judgment.
Right.
Hey, Matt. Oh, sorry. There's 4. I forgot about Matt. There's 4 people that usually live here. He's just very not here most of the time. So I'm like, oh shit, there is Matt.
There you go. You see.
Yeah. So yeah, this house, I told you, has history. So there's this really cool book that the grandson of this house who lived here before Miguel bought it, he wrote a story with dinosaurs and drew and illustrated the house, the inside of the house. And Miguel has the book. So me's going to start doing videos in each room and show you pictures of the book and talk about the book and talk about the history of this house.
Yeah.
And talk about having it is a community space. There's so many parties here. There's so many community things here. There's so many people that come here to congregate, to share. Often people come and we share food. They bring food, we cook it, we share it.
Angelfish is doing burgers for dinner.
Nice. Are they going to be green burgers like your bacon?
Are they gonna be cheese?
No cheese for me.
Look how my hair separated today.
I know, I like that. It's got like a lightning bolt kind of thing going on, man.
Like the boy who lived, or like a snake with like 2 tassels, like trying to.
It's like your kundalini going on, man.
Like licking the top of my head.
Yeah. You got a cow lick.
I'm gonna become a burger if I get a cow lick.
There you go.
Yes, so I'm gonna do that, and we'll meet again. Like, I'm not saying I'm gonna get off right now, but we'll meet again next week. And
yes,
if anything comes up like really vitally awesome, then I'll just let you know it before then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Def. And in my beautiful moments, me will make some moments to do some research while me is here, and me has this downtime that me can do that. It's soon me is going to be moving somewhere. Me is going somewhere. Me is doing things. Me is not here for long. He knows that. So I'm enjoying this vacation.
It's a nice one. Vermont is nice.
Yes. Yeah. He's thoroughly enjoying this vacation. And even though me is not doing anything, me is still doing things. Like you said, my poetry, my videos, my privates one-on-ones, the people that I do connect with privately one-on-one. And so me is doing things. He's just not like physically.
No, you're moving energy.
Like a chicken with a head cuts off,
You work in energy.
Yes, me does work very much in energy. Me does, like I said, with the dream state.
Well, that's why everything's provided for you.
And me is very grateful. Very, very grateful. Very, very blessed. Very, very, very much. Yes. And it's in my awareness to a daily thing.
Yeah.
To make sure that I always say thank you. To make sure that I am always trying to do something, not because I'm feeling I have to, because we can.
Yeah.
Just because me can. Me's not doing it because, oh, I owe this person. No, me does because me can. Me does because me can.
Yeah, you get to.
Me had a thought the other day. I got triggered-ish.
Yeah.
Trigger's not the right word, but better word. It came into me awareness of somebody said something and they go, "Can you do me a favor?" And he's like, "Of course, but it doesn't need to be a favor. Can you just ask me what it is that you want me to do? Because that makes like life easier for the elf, because now you're saying that this is something that it's as much more than it actually is." So, to me, the word favor is like there's some kind of weird exchange.
Yeah, like you're getting. They're taking something.
Just ask me. Can you run downstairs and grab me some eggs? Yes.
Yeah, instead of like trivializing it.
Bing, how we spell things, how we talk, how we're talking to each other. And me came into the awareness of how do I tell this person without making it like I'm attacking them, or I'm degrading them, or I'm not valuing them. Me doesn't know yet. Me's still pondering this one because it came into my head just a few minutes ago about being very grateful.
Well, what do you think? What's the answer? It's probably simple.
Besides leading by example and just saying it's not a favor, it's a pleasure. Flipping the script, I guess.
Maybe just not even playing into it at all. Just kind of like transmuting it.
Right. That's where it also came into my awareness, and this person's probably done this thousands of times, But now it's just like, why is this bothering me? Interesting.
Yeah, it's like another one of those ripple effect things.
Yes, and as I clear for everybody else.
Like when
as
you hear,
clear,
when
you clear for everybody else.
Who, me?
Yes.
I try to just help myself, and it allows me to help other people.
But no, that's what I'm saying. When you clear, when you do your work, best way to say this, you help others to elevate without even doing anything. In a way, it's symbiotic.
Yeah, but you feel the connection, and you know that the work is working.
Yes, and it was worth it. It is always worth it because you are always worth it.
For sure.
As I am always worth it. As me is always worth it. As we are always worth it.
Yeah, anybody who asks for help too, they're double worth it.
Facts.
Not that it's more valuable, but like they're in the place of vulnerability.
They're allowing themselves to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
Yes. That transparency of saying, "Hey, I'm having a hard time at this moment. Can somebody help me out?"
I like that. What kind of weed you smoking?
Tobacco.
That's a different type.
Amsterdam Stag.
I never.
The other weed that I was smoking is homegrown that I grew here at this house last year.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Yes, that score. I'm still reaping the rewards of that treasure.
That's awesome.
Yes. Yes. He's very, very grateful for all these blessings. Period. Blessings. And then it's the simple things too. It is the simple things. The simple things of having this beautiful space again, having these beautiful people around me. Having this beautiful trees and outside space that I can chill and have this awesome Zoom meeting with you.
Yeah, breath too.
Yeah. The awesome space that I have where I rest in my privacy, all these things, my cups, these things are all given to me. This is gratitude, man.
Your whole face disappears when you drink out of that.
I know, everybody loves it. They're like, drink more.
Especially when you have the glasses on. It would be great if that cup was never had anything in it. It was just always empty. Like you just always drank it like it was full.
Because that's what he does. And that is a Shazam moment. Yep.
It's like...
In reality, my cup may look like it is actually empty, but my cup is overflowing.
I like it.
That's like that mustard seed. You know, just have enough faith the size of a mustard seed. Watch it.
I'm sold.
Mm-hmm. It's not my quote, but it's somebody else's lines of dig deep, forever dig within the wellspring of self, forever dig deep and it will forever flow.
That's a cool cigarette.
Things that pop into my brain cells sometimes, yes.
Let me see your lighter. Wow.
Scrimshaw. There's my ship.
That's beautiful.
I've had this lighter for well over 20 years.
Wow. I'm going to make some chips tonight.
It's been broken a couple of times because the elf had a temper back then.
Yeah, but you could fix it. They're fixed.
I did fix it.
Yeah, they're fixable.
I fixed it. I fixed it to where I can do that.
Sweet. Yeah. They're so fixable when those things get hurt.
Yeah. Tiny house material. You go, bro. I'm happy for you. So that's, Matt. He's building himself a tiny house.
Sweet.
Out in the woods.
Good for him.
Yes. So that's what I said. Me got peoples. We got peoples with skills. Let's use them.
For sure.
Especially in Vermont. I do know that there was a time, I'm not sure if it's still running, but there was a time where if you signed up, they will pay you to own farmland around here. To take over the old farms that are just abandoned.
Well, that's cool. You gotta guarantee them you're gonna live there.
Well, I don't plan, if we're setting up that kind of community farm, somebody's always going to be there.
Yeah, for sure.
Elfie may not always be there, but somebody's always.
Well, it doesn't mean that you can't travel the world and still have your farm.
Right.
But you got to have people who know how to take care of the stuff.
Correct. Well, that's where the community peoples come in.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Self-sustain. Community self-sustain. Elf can sail her ship. The farm is within a short walking or short car or horse and buggy travel to the community space. Bam. Elf has her land base plus her ship.
There you go.
Or the caravan. That could be my land ship. Who knows?
1 if by land, 2 if by sea.
Ding ding.
What about a helicopter? You down for those?
I'm down for them, but I do not know how to fly them.
So what? We get taught.
I could learn. Oh heck yeah! It's like a video game. It's a joystick. I don't know, and the pedals. I've seen it. I've been in many.
Yeah, helicopters are cool.
La, la, la. I've been in many helicopters. Yeah. The best one. Can I share a story?
Please.
The best one for me was when New Zealand. My adoptive father brought me in a helicopter ride with a glass bottom. That was the first time glass bottom. Okay. I think it was like 14, 15, somewhere around there. And we went to an iceberg that was in the middle of the ocean. We landed on an iceberg. It was the coolest shit. The first few minutes of flying was looking down. Elf was not cool. Elf was like, oh, okay, we're safe. We know we're safe. Okay. No, we're safe. Look up. Just keep looking up.
I've never been in a helicopter.
Like, look down, because you can see my reaction of like, not cool. And his joke was, this is the monkey that climbs trees. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but this is a totally different concept, man.
Yeah, this thing has an engine.
Yeah, this is weird. This is not under my control. I'm sitting here hoping this man can fly properly.
And then you're landing on an iceberg.
And I could see how we're going to crash. Not cool. Yeah.
That's so cool.
But when we landed on the iceberg, that was like probably the most memorable point for me was like watching us come down and just seeing the meeting of the two.
Wow.
And that was just trippy as all hell. Out in the middle of the ocean. There was no other, just random freaking iceberg out in the middle of the ocean. big enough for us to land a helicopter on and take like about 50, 60 paces around.
So you could have had lunch out there.
We did. It was just me, my dad, and the pilot. My mom, the mother, and my sister. They weren't into it. They don't like things like that.
Yeah, helicopters are a specific thing, but they're good to get around.
They didn't even like amusement park rides. Me loves amusement park rides.
They have some small ones. You ever see the small sport ones? Like if you just got in a small one and you just took off, like you could get wherever you're going so fast.
Ooh, yeah. Me's thought about like getting pilot's license and shipping sky instead.
It would be fun.
Yeah. Me would rather do actually though more like a hot air balloon.
Yeah, that would be super fun.
I had friends growing up in the area that I grew up in that had hot air balloons, and then they had the hot air balloon race annually in the springtime. So me got to go up quite a few times, and he knows how to slightly fly a hot air balloon. Yes. He knows the basics. Put it that way. Yeah. So it's a trip. It's a trip and a half. Yeah.
I like hot air balloons. I've never been in one of those either.
Yeah. They're cool. It's a trip.
I will. I will.
It's literally flying. It's literally flying. Yeah.
Do you ever see the ones where they have the house built into it? Like you can live inside of it?
That'd be cool.
Yeah, they literally have
I've never seen one.
It's a survival pod.
A traveling house.
Like a bathroom and everything. It gets cold up there at night if you're going to really travel that way.
Yes. Yeah, it would get very cold up there. Pardon me for a second. Respond. Nice. That's something else the elf needs to get back into. Practicing my flute more.
Yeah, flute is cool.
Music's cool. I'm running out of sunlight.
All you gotta do is smile.
We might have to move to the front porch. We have traveling. We can. You're not fixed.
It's a blessing.
It is a blessing. Oh, we're down to the nitty-gritties. Well, it's one way to ingest your turmeric.
I'm gonna make it some turmeric tea when I'm done with this stream.
Cool.
Oh, I'm gonna make potato chips.
Nice.
Yeah, in the air fryer. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
We'll see how they come out.
He likes that idea.
I like potatoes.
I like potatoes too. They're very grounding.
Especially when air fried.
Yes, especially when air fried. Do you season them in the air fryer? Or do you
I've never made them like that before.
Oh, I season them in the air fryer, man. Oh, I jack that up big time.
And then toss them around?
Yep. And then fry them, and then toss them around again, and then fry them.
That's a good idea.
Yep. It really infuses the happiness in there. And if you really want to go big, you can put bacon grease in there.
Ooh.
Just saying.
Sounds so good.
It is. Now you're making me hungry.
I know. But you got your Irish feast.
Oh, my shit's already locked. Yeah, I'm just waiting for everybody to get home so we can feast. Feast. Feed the beast.
For sure.
And this is why we have multiple pockets.
I see. They do come in handy.
Bits. I have bits. I have lots of bits. Okay. Oops. Oh, I'm throwing my phone.
Dag
Into the mud.
nabbit.
Not
Dag
cool.
nabbit.
Not cool. Oy. Shite. Right in the mud. Crap.
Dag nabbit.
Dang it. Oh, and I just stepped in mud. Yep. Okay.
Oh, dag nabbit.
Bad wabbit.
Oh.
Ah, and now my phone just goes, "Bear, bear." Yeah, I'm sorry. I got nothing to wipe you off with right now. Be happy you're in the sun. All right, let's gather all the bits.
What I want.
So, yep, we got this. And we're going to take the less nuttier path, because I'm in me slippers.
What are the
Avoid the
moccasins?
No, hold on. Can you see?
Yeah.
So they're like regular slippers with my monkey slippers.
What's the bottom look
My
like?
monkey slippers underneath.
Oh my god. If you could fit your foot inside a slipper, you must have little baby tiny feet.
I do. I'm an elf.
Oh.
Do you know how many people, it's so funny, they look at me and they're like, I always thought you were much bigger. And I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
And then they're like, they look at my hands, they're like, you got such tiny hands. I'm like, no, they're the perfect proportion for my body. Thank you very much.
Yeah, my shoe size is a 13.
Yeah. Well, how tall are you, bro?
6'1".
Oh, nice. So you my giant.
Yeah, a big towering oaf.
Little big man.
A little big man.
I'm a little big woman.
It's a little big man, a little big woman.
A little big man, a little big woman.
That could be the name of a YouTube channel.
Right, right. We the wee folk.
Oh, Genevieve says hello.
Hey, Genevieve. Lady Double D. Well, actually, Lady Double G, to be proper. We're moving. Sorry, guys. Not sorry.
What does that say? Blessed?
Blessed. Yes, it does. Yep, blessed. We are blessed. Oh, and the COVID sign is fucking hysterical here.
What is it?
The COVID sign.
I want to see.
Quarantine. And this is an old sign. Let's see if I can turn this around. Can I turn this around? How do I turn that on? No. Stop punching buttons for a second. Boom. Can you guys read that?
Yeah.
It says quarantine. Fair warning to bill collectors, rent-a-zoomers, lightning rod peddlers, and other city slickers. We got leprosy, falling, Archie's hoof and mouth disease, enterists, COVID-19, ET, and whatever that is, dandruff, yep, dandruff. Proceed at ye own risk. P.S. Beware the rattlesnake through critters got loose this morning. So beware the rattlesnake got loose this morning. So yeah, I love these guys.
That's cool.
This house is like got some history. Like I'm telling you, man.
It's
so
red.
It's like California meets Vermont.
That's
so
cool.
It's got the California Zen meets Vermont country.
Are there neighbors?
Yeah, we got neighbors like all over. Like we're very close knit. Too close sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. It's pretty close.
Yeah. Yeah. Love thy neighbor, though. Although this is a nice community space, people are out walking their dogs, riding, their scooters with the kids. It's safe place. It's nice. It's very nice. Very country. Like if the community could be built here, it'd be perfect. So, yeah. I feel like Mr. Rogers. I gotta take my shoes off and my coat off. Hello, children.
Yeah.
Greetings and salutations.
I don't think Mr. Rogers ever went live.
No, I don't think he did.
Maybe on like the Grammys or something.
Maybe. All right, we're gonna stay inside.
Yeah. What do you think we should do for a wrap up?
What we should do for a wrap up? How do you meditate?
Me?
What's some of your meditation things? Yes.
I do deep breathing techniques.
Okay.
And I like to take naps and long walks on the beach.
Well, not much very big lighting here. Uh-huh.
But I've been using my new bath for meditation.
Been using what for meditation?
My new bathtub.
Baths. Yes. Water's a good conductor.
Yeah.
So do crystals.
Yeah.
Do you work with crystals when you meditate?
I have them in grids downstairs.
Nice.
But I guess I could grab some, and put them back in when I'm done.
Do you carry any crystals with you? Like as a norm?
Like if I reach right here, like there's this beautiful wrapped piece.
Nice.
I don't know what it is because there's like always new stones coming in and out of this house.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is a labradorite, just like a labradorite. Just chilling. So there's always stones around. I have whatchamacallit in the car. It's the grounding black one.
Oh, black onyx?
No, the other one. Tourmaline.
Obsidian? Tourmaline.
Oh,
okay.
Obsidian too. That's another. Onyx, tourmaline, obsidian. Yeah, this one is obsidian. Wait,
nice.
Tourmaline.
Yeah, black tourmaline.
Yeah. They have the nice Shiva stones. You ever see those from India?
Yes.
They're like the polished ones.
Yep. They look like eggs.
Yeah, so.
Shingaline. So I'm gonna just stop before. Yeah. I hear it in my head, but my mouth does not want to articulate it properly.
I know.
Yes.
I know how that goes sometimes.
Interesting. So yeah, which is funny because in being the egg shape and it represents the feminine aspects. Easter coming up. There's a gorgeous hawk flying. Like, I can see it through the window.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, it is. Sorry, distracted. Squirrel.
No, it is
so
a hawk.
It represents the female. So it represents the female birth, relife, new life, rebirth. Where me was sharing with you, like every moment that I wake up or throughout the days, me goes, thank you, great creator, for allowing me to be in this body to have this experience. It's like I'm reborn. It's like, I don't want to say born again and all that, because I heard this with Phil too. He said the same thing. We don't want to put a label on that, but it's kind of like the experience. Like there's moments where me, it's like, how do I articulate? How do I do these things? Because the old habits, those old programs have filtered away, which is now incorporating the newer integrations of the newer program, and then applying them in this timeline, in this reality, in these motions of having this. Okay, waking up and going, all right, well, I'm gonna reach out to Nick and see if he wants to do a live stream. That didn't work. Okay, so then we come here today because that's where that timeline, that vibration was. Instead of going, oh man, this sucks, blah blah blah. You just going, okay, it wasn't right. It's a frequency for that right line. and just doing it like that, and that's the flow, and literally that's the flow of moment to moment. Make plans to make the gods laugh.
Right, but we came up with a lot of good conclusions as to what the next steps are, really.
Correct. It's like, okay, I want to get up the mountain, right? And the path hasn't been laid out yet, but we know we want to get up there. So we have to take those actions, do those motions, or to apply those things to get up that mountain, per se. So
Right.
these, like I said, with these new integrations, these new ideas, these new thought processes of how to apply and from the learning of the past to what we want to create for the future.
For sure. Right. As a team unit, like that uses trust as its base entity.
Facts. Trust that I'm not doing it for my own self gain, and I'm not doing it to do any of those lower base frequencies that we're quote unquote used to.
You're right.
Like you walk into a random store. Are you walking around saying hi to everybody, or are you just like in your own bubble?
Right. Can you even get people out of their bubble sometimes?
You don't even have to say hi. You just have to do the eye contact and smile. Just recognize that there's another human being there. How trusty are you?
Yeah. Some people don't even hear that.
You know, if everybody could throughout their day open themselves just a little bit more on that level, that heart space of being vulnerable, and have that trust that everything is going to go very, very well, and everyone you are going to meet is going to accept you and appreciate you and see you, instead of going out and having that concept or mindset of I'm going to go out and nobody's going to understand me, they don't never get me, I don't like anybody, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Changing it, flipping it, rewriting that script, and if you do it throughout your day and start doing that more and more, it becomes a natural thing to where you don't even think about it. It's there. It's like you said with that trust with me. It's already there because that trust is already within me.
Right. It's self-trust.
That self-trust.
It's evident.
That self-trust. Right. Yes. Even though me has no clue of what me is doing 99% of the time, but me trusts that me is doing the best that me is going to be doing.
You know you're onto something, though.
Yeah, it's getting there. Like I said, incorporating and being able to articulate this information that me gets to receive, which is a blessing in a way. Me is very grateful. In the very beginning of life, we'll call it. It was quoted a blessing and a curse.
Right.
One, be an empath. Two, to be able to get these messages. Three, to be such a dream worker. Four, to be able to travel out of the body, astrally, whatever. I don't know why people want to phrase that. Those things that they were told not to be.
Right.
Because
so
me was different. So me is no different than you.
Now it's time to work on that aspect. Right? So we'll focus on let's do something close to home, right? So that we all have somewhere we can rely on. I think like if we could do that and then help other people. So we got to figure out the name. We got to figure out like if we're going to go sponsorship route or if we can get like an investor or what we're going to do.
Correct. Come up with like three or four little different outs and then see what fits best.
Right. So I'm going to do I'll do a little vision board.
Cool. Same.
Yeah. And then we can compare it.
Yep. And you should do some research too. Yeah,
what day is today? Wednesday? I don't know.